Hello, everyone. It's Heather from Heather Travels, and I am trying out a new live stream program today to see how it works for me, because I want to be able to do more things in my live streams in the future. It's called StreamYard. You can see the little, where is it? You can see the little ducky up in the corner. It's a free program. I don't want to spend a lot of money on a live streaming program when I don't have any idea if it's going to work for me. So I'm giving this a try today just to see how it works. I need some people in the chat so I can try the features. Hi. What does it look like, guys? What does it look like to you? Do you see anything? Okay. Bear with me here, everyone. I'm going to click on some stuff to see what it does. I don't know what that is. Okay. Hi, everybody. It has Heather on the bottom left. Oh, okay. So I see that. It looks good. I can use branding. I don't know what all this is. I'm trying this out. Brand color. Ooh. Does that do anything? Did that do anything? Let's try it. I don't think that did anything. I can private chat. Okay. This looks like a good setup. It said Heather in the bottom left. So I wonder if you guys, okay. I can block you. I can put you in a timeout. That's kind of mean. Oh, it did change to blue? What changed to blue? Mushy. I tried to change something from blue. Was it just my name box that changed to blue? What was not blue? Yes. Okay. So my name box changed. Okay. I like that because blue is kind of the main color of my channel. Okay. There's supposed to be a way. Ooh, I can do 2 people. I can do 3 people. I can put up stuff, I think. It was gray before. Okay. Settings. I can do green screen, camera, audio. What I'm trying to figure out how to do is here. Somebody ask a question, please. Somebody please ask a question. Like just anything. Just ask me a question in the chat. Anyone? Anyone? Someone ask a question, please. Bueller. Bueller. I need a question. I'm going to type the question. Someone, please ask me a question. Do you know the number of trips you've been? Oh my gosh. Okay, so, aha! Yay! That's what I wanted to be able to do. Isn't that cool? Do you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Isn't that awesome? I'm so excited. Okay, Tawny Wafer, in answer to your question, I have absolutely no idea. It's a lot. I know in one video that I made about travel budgeting and stuff, I counted up, and like since I'd had Andrew, I'd planned like 65 trips myself. So that's just as an adult in my 20s, 30s, 40s. And I went on a whole bunch with my dad before that. I would have to go into my spreadsheets. I have a spreadsheet for every type of travel thing and actually count them to give you an accurate answer. But yes, I'm super happy because that's what I was hoping for. I want to use that in my next live stream. Now, how do I take it away? There we go. Okay, so now that I know that that works, and there's a whole bunch of other features in here I can do, which I don't even know how to. I can invite people, invite guests. Oh, I can invite them in Messenger. Hold on. Messenger. Can you still see me right now? Let's see. I'm going to invite my mom and Andrew. Join my live stream right now. Can you see me?
Yeah, they can see.
Can they? Okay.
I just want to see what you're doing.
Okay, hold on. You can come look.
I don't want to be in.
Yeah, okay. Stand there. Okay, so close this tab. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so I can do that. I can invite people. Ooh, wow. That's so cool.
Oh, you can see
Yeah.
the comments?
Yeah.
See, that's what you see.
So I can click, look at this. I can click on this and then it puts their comment on the screen. But there's other things here. I'm going to see what these are. I think this is like, I can have two people side by side.
Like split screen?
Yeah, I can do like, and I can put up like.
Oh, you like your screen.
Like share a screen to see how this layout is unique. Oh, so I could show you guys stuff. So that's cool.
And then you're in like the.
Okay, so now that I've kind of got the gist of it, and see, I can add like a banner and stuff. Yeah, but the main thing I wanted to be able to put up people's questions for you guys to be able to see them. So I wanted to make sure I had that ability. Oh, but you know what else I need to figure out? If you haven't seen it yet, I put up a special live announcement a couple weeks ago saying that on Sunday, June 28th, which is 2 weeks from today, I am going to be doing my regular June live stream, and it's going to be a special June live stream in honor of the 2-year anniversary of my YouTube channel, because my YouTube channel is 2 years this month. And if you haven't seen that video where I announced it, what I'm going to be doing is having a quiz of how well do you know Heather Travels? And it's not how well do you know me, Heather, it's how well do you know my channel. So you'll do better on the quiz, on the game, the more of my videos you have watched. So I think what I want to do is I want to figure out if I can actually put my questions up for you guys too, so you guys can see my questions. Would that be helpful if I can like put the questions on the screen? Wonder how I do that. What? Oh yeah, I could put it in the chat. So how many? Oh yeah, good tip, Shadow. Okay, how many videos of mine do you think you have watched? So I'll chat that, and then I can, oh, there you go. That's perfect. I will do that. So that's what I'm going to do for the game. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Shadow is so smart. Shadow's my tech guru, and he helps me with all my stuff. He has helped me so much with my channel on the technology side, seriously. So, okay, now that we know how this works, go ahead and answer that question, and I'll put up another one. This is fun. And I love the blue. Do you guys like that blue I picked? I love it. Okay, so I'm going to take this one away. All of them. Okay. And, oh, sorry, Mushy. I didn't mean to put your comment up. Okay. And now I'm putting up another one, so you guys can answer that one. This is great. I love this. I have to give credit. I got this idea. Well, I've had the idea, but I figured out what program to try. I got this from Gary Bembridge at Tips for Travelers. Gary did his very first live stream, I think, last week, and he did another one this morning. And this is what he is using. He's just using the free version of StreamYard. The one thing I think is it does limit, the free version limits the number of people that can be in the chat at once, but I can see I'm well under the limit right now, so that's not too much of a problem. If I get too many people, I think I can like allow people to come in and out. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. Yes.
Can you change the thumbnail from there? Because like if you could change the thumbnail, that would make it like
My thumbnail?
for the stream.
What do you mean?
Like, can you change the thumbnail for like the stream, like the video?
No, I'd have to make a thumbnail after, I think, because what does it look like on YouTube?
It's just a normal thumbnail, but then it would just have like the live thing.
Well, I made a special live thumbnail for my last live. I'd have to make it and do it on YouTube.
The thumbnail looks like waves, your wave thing.
Oh, it does? Oh, they're telling me what my thumbnail, because see, this is the interesting thing, guys. It's my banner.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh,
Do you
okay.
want me to hold it up?
Ye-
Here,
Yeah. So here's what my thumbnail looks like in YouTube. It's like my banner from the top of my YouTube channel. I can make a special thumbnail and put it on there later too. And I'll probably make one ahead of time for my June 28th live stream. But yeah, that's a good point. When you just do a straight live stream on YouTube, it takes your picture and it uses that as the thumbnail. And if you go back and look at some of my older live streams, that's what it is. It's just a picture of me sitting here at the computer. And then I finally decided, they all look the same. I want to make a nicer looking live stream thumbnail. So people, especially people who go back and watch it later, can see, that it was a live stream and what it was about. So the last one that I did in May, which was about Disney transportation and how I think they might have some Disney transportation issues when Disney World reopens next month. I talked about that in that live stream. So, okay. But since we're here already, does anybody want to submit any travel questions? And we'll give this a go. Especially like with what's going on with things in the world right now and a lot of travel being shut down. I'm curious to know, do you have any questions about anything in regards to that and like what might be open, what might be, going on with that? Do you guys have any summer travel plans? Share those with us. Okay, Shadow Star Place says, how many cruises have you been on? Shadow, I have been on 5 cruises, 2 of them with you. So I've been on 5 cruises, 3 on Disney and 2 on Royal Caribbean. And I actually have a video coming. I just did a video a week or so ago answering 25 cruise questions. If you guys haven't seen that, be sure to check that out. And I have a video coming up that'll be up July 5th where I share my 10 favorite things about Disney Cruise Line with lots of great pictures from our last Disney cruise. So be sure to check that out. If you have not subscribed to my channel, will you please subscribe? I'm growing very slowly, but I'm really hoping to get to that 1,000 subscribers. And, good question. Tawny Wafer asks, if a vaccine does become available, would you feel safe traveling openly before you receive a vaccine or only after? Okay, so Tawny, are you suggesting like other people are vaccinated, but I'm not yet? Is that kind of what you mean? That's a good question, because if other people, like, I can think of a scenario where this might happen. Okay. If you saw the movie Contagion, which is very, very similar to what's happening right now, by the way, with Matt Damon and Kate Winslet, not everybody got the vaccine. They came up with a vaccine, but not everybody could get it at first because it takes so long to manufacture. I mean, there's over 7 billion people on the planet. They can't make 7 billion doses of vaccine like overnight. So it takes like months or years even before you get everybody vaccinated. And so what she's asking is, if I hadn't gotten the vaccine yet, but possibly other people had, would I feel safe traveling openly? And I know what she means by openly, because right now we are doing some getting out and stuff, but we're being very cautious with masks and social distancing. We don't eat inside restaurants. We don't go inside really anything. we're only traveling in our car, things like that. So, and by openly, I think she means that, well, if I could get vaccinated, I think I would. And I mean, I might want to wait just a little bit just to make sure that how the vaccine goes for people. But really, by the time they do that, they should have tested it enough to know that it's safe. Let's hope. I guess in answer to this question, there's a certain element of herd immunity that will develop if enough people are vaccinated, that then the people like me who are higher risk would be a little safer, even if I'm not vaccinated, because so many people around me are vaccinated. Think of like an infant who's too young to get their shots. They get benefit from other people around them being vaccinated. So it'd be kind of like that. But I still guess I would feel a little bit safer if they were still keeping some of those procedures in place like we're seeing now, with like masks being required, social distancing being required, extra sanitation and cleaning procedures and stuff like that. I mean, I actually really hope, like with the sanitation and things like that, that they keep a lot of that up even after the pandemic is over, just for other sicknesses, if nothing else. Okay, we had another question. Here we go. I don't know how to say that. Flixral shark? I don't know. Cool picture. Okay, my favorite cruise or vacation. I still say my favorite. What is it? Floral shark. Oh, I see it now. Okay. The X's are okay. I get it. I still say my favorite cruise was probably my 7-night on the Disney Magic with Andrew when he was 4. And then my second favorite cruise was our Disney Wonder cruise with all 3 of my kids in 2017. Vacations though, I have a whole playlist on my channel of my favorite trips ever. So go check out that playlist because I talk about them at length in that playlist. I made one video for each of my favorite trips. Okay. Let's see. Got it. Any more questions, guys? Submit your questions, travel questions. Also, tell us if you are, go ahead and comment. Do you or your family have any travel plans for this summer? And where do you live and how are things going there? Do you still have a lot of restrictions? Are things open? Is everything still closed? What's going on with that? I'd like to hear. Ooh. Waiting. Tiffany, I'm going to assume you're kidding. Yeah, I'm going to assume that's a joke. Anybody else got any more questions? Okay. Shadow asks, if there wasn't restrictions or anything, would you be going anywhere or doing anything? Yeah. Well, no. Shadow, I'm going to hold off on answering that because another viewer actually asked me this as well. And that's a very complicated answer, which I am actually going to film a whole separate video about to answer this question. Because I need to talk about a variety of things to answer this question. So I'm going to be filming another video that'll be up soon answering this question that I've got up on the screen right now. So stay tuned for that, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. Okay. What do you prefer to travel on? Airplane, boat, car, truck? And you're missing one, train. If I was going to rank them, I would say I'd say ship first. Ship or boat. I really love the ocean and being on the water, so that's probably number one. Second would probably be train, especially not in the United States. Trains in the rest of the world are way better and faster and cleaner and more efficient than, especially like in Europe and Asia, than they are in the United States. I do also like traveling by train in the United States, but like Shadow and I talked about recently, train traveling in the United States is changing a little bit, and it's getting away from the way it was when I used to travel on it a lot. So I'm not sure if I'd feel the same. And then if you saw my son Andrew's travel Q&A, which went up this morning, he said he loves traveling by plane. The other two kids, not so much. But Andrew made a very good point. If I'm going on an airplane, that means I'm going somewhere cool and far away. So for that reason, I really do like traveling by airplane, because exactly that. It means we're going somewhere cool and far away. Car, not so much. And Andrew answered that too. He said it's boring and inefficient. But for some things, you have to travel by car. There's some places you can only get to in a car, especially in the United States. There's zillions and zillions of places you can go in the United States, but you can only get there in a vehicle. You can't get all the way to the thing on a plane or a train or a boat. So you have to have a car. So, and in some places you have to have LA, you got to have a car. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind, especially if I do not like being a passenger in a car at all. If I have to travel by car, I want to be driving. That's the only way I can really stand it. I don't like riding in a car if I'm not driving, if that answers that. Okay, any other questions, everyone? I'm going to stay on until 5 o'clock. So if you're here, submit your travel questions. Is anybody hoping for hints for the live stream in 2 weeks? Remember, gotta go back and watch all my videos so you can do good on the game. Oh, good, Tiffany. I'm glad to see that you're kidding. Otherwise, I was going to wonder if you'd been like living on a deserted island for the last few months, because I don't know how you could miss it. Nobody has any travel plans for this summer that they want to share? That they're, or is there something you were going to do that got canceled, or that you wanted to do but aren't going to because you don't think it's safe? I'd be interested to hear that too. Sorry for I feel like I should do like a little song or something while we're waiting for people to ask questions. Megan's doing the Jeopardy music in the background. Oh, careful, we might get a copyright. We need our own theme song. We need to make up our own Heather Travels theme song. Soccer got canceled, like the whole season of soccer. Yeah, my dad plays on a tennis league, and he just said his whole summer season got canceled, even though they say tennis is really low risk. Okay, good question. Oh, or comment. I was going to Mexico to a wedding, but it's been canceled to 2021. Okay, so postponed. So they're not even getting married now? Are they going to get married anyway, like at the courthouse or something, and just have the wedding later? Or did they completely postpone getting married? That's a bummer. Yeah, you can't go to Mexico right now. The border is closed to Mexico, so I can see how that would happen. And then we had this one from Floral Shark. Dream place to travel that you haven't been. That would be Scandinavia. I really want to go to Norway, Sweden, Denmark, the Norwegian fjords, all up in there. I'd really like to do a Norwegian fjords cruise. I'd really like to do a Baltic cruise, like going over to like Russia and that way. Anything in Northern Europe. I just love, 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 love that region. And I'd also really like to do a British Isles cruise, even though I've lived in both England and Ireland. I never got to Scotland. I did go to Wales, but I'd really like to do that, go to Scotland. And what else? I'd really like to do a transatlantic cruise. Yeah, there's probably more, but those are the top ones that come to mind. Thanks for asking. Okay. Michael says they're going to get married next year on June the 6th. Okay. In Mexico? Somebody lives in Scotland. Floral Shark, you're from Scotland and Ireland? Oh my gosh. Love it. Wait, how are you from both? Do you have red hair? There's more redheads in Scotland than any place else on earth, and Ireland is second. Did you live in one and then you moved? Family. Yeah, okay. Any more travel? Oh, wait, here's one. Would you choose flying to Europe but get to do more of the trip or cruising to Europe? Ooh. Like to get there, I want to do both. I want to do both. If I had a month and a huge pile of money, I would do both. I would take a ship to Europe and then spend like 3 weeks in Europe traveling around and then maybe fly home just so I could get home quicker. That's what I'd do. No red hair. Okay. So it's just me. When I lived in Ireland, wait a minute, you guys. What time is it there? Isn't it like 11 at night? Is it 11 p.m. in Scotland right now? 2300? Is that right? I feel like that. Yeah, they're up late. Thanks for joining. I'm guessing you don't have anything to do tomorrow or whatever. Yeah, 11 o'clock. Yeah, okay. Funny story. When I lived in Ireland, it was summer and there were tons of foreign students in Dublin. Whole bunches of them. Lots of Spanish and French students come to Dublin every summer. And so the clubs in Dublin on the weekends at night would have these special foreign student special nights. And my friend Erin and I, who also has red hair and looks like my twin, could not get in because they did not believe that we were not Irish. And we would talk and we're like, listen to us, we're not Irish. And they're like, no, you're Irish. Yeah, get out of here. And so we actually had to come back with our passports to show them that we were American because they wouldn't let us into these special nights at the clubs because of our hair and how we looked. You talk to your Australian friends at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning, your time? Well, I can see that because that's like that's a time zone nightmare there. And somebody said, you're in Canada. Wait, Floral Shark is in Canada right now. But you're from Scotland and Ireland. I still don't understand that. Where were you born? Floral Shark, where were you born? I want to know where you were born. And do you live in Canada now? Because I don't think you can travel to Canada right now. So you must be living there because you have to have probably been there for the entire pandemic, I'm guessing. Right? Because I don't think anybody can get in and out of Canada right now. Can you? I don't think so. We're not taking any cruise ships. We can't drive across the border. We live very close to the Canadian border. We can't get in there right now. So I'm super curious, Floral Shark. Where were you born and how long have you been in Canada? Okay. Any more travel questions? I'll take like 1 or 2 more. I'm just so excited because I got to try this out and see how it works. Oh, I understand. She lives in, is it she? I'm sorry, Floral Shark. I just assumed. Floral Shark lives in Canada and has family from Scotland and Ireland. So Floral Shark's heredity is Scottish and Irish. I get it now. Okay. I understand. Somebody went, oh, Thailand last Christmas. Nice. Has anybody else been to Thailand? I've never been to Asia at all. Oh, there's another one that's on my wish list, Japan. And Megan, I know you would really like to go to Japan. Right? Yeah. Japan, I would really like to go to Japan. Has anybody been to Japan? Okay, been in Canada your whole life. Got it. Any last minute travel questions? Oh, I'm sorry, Floral Shark, for doing that to you. I'm sorry. Okay. Yikes. Michael, are you British? Or no, you said you're Scottish. You live in Scotland. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so if there's no further questions today, thank you guys for joining me for this quick live stream test. I'm super excited because now I understand how it works, and we will be able to do it like this on the day of my live stream for my regular June live stream, which again is Sunday, June 28th, 2 weeks from today, 1 p.m. Central Time. So for those of you in the British Isles, that is going to be 7 p.m. Okay, so 1900 at your time. If you are on the East Coast, it'll be 2 p.m. Mountain, it'll be noon, and Pacific time, it'll be 11 a.m. on Sunday, June 28th. Please join me for my live stream. How well do you know Heather Travels? And study up by watching as many of my videos on my channel as you can. I really did take a sampling of questions from videos from the whole 2 years my channel has been on. Oh, somebody did ask me this in a comment on a video. It is not going to be from any of my previous live streams. It's only from regular pre-recorded videos. That's where I'm taking the questions from. So that's where that's what you're going to want to watch to do your best on the game on the 28th. So thank you everyone who joined me today. I'm super excited now that I've tried this out and I see how it works. This is great. And I hope to see you all on the 28th. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. If you like this new format that I used today, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. And safe travels, everyone.